Good morning everyone. Welcome back to term 4. I hope everyone enjoyed the snow and had a lovely half term. I have been amazed by the events on Founders Day and all the crazy hairstyles. A special thanks goes to Mr. May for hosting the 100 active live minutes on YouTube and the fantastic efforts of you all joining in. We raised over £1,200 during the event, which will be split between the chosen charity and our Medway Maritime Hospital. We have 2 exciting events coming up. One is our Well Book Day next Thursday, and whether you are here in school or at home, you can join in. It will be an opportunity to wear a character costume or your favourite PJs. There will be plenty of opportunities to snuggle up and read a book. If you haven't seen the social media post, there is a trust competition of recreating your favourite book cover as creatively as you can, replacing some of the characters on the front with either humans, recreating it as a photograph, or create it with Lego or any artistic material. So have a read of the competition details on the social media posts. It does have to be completed by Wednesday the 4th of March so we can submit the entries to the Trust on Well Book Day. Now, our second exciting event, and I'm sure you're all aware, is that on the 8th of March we welcome every child back into school. We are so looking forward to having you all here with us. We'll be celebrating Science Week from the 8th and have many activities planned. Enjoy the rest of the assembly, and well done to all those that submitted a lockdown poem. It really showed us how you were feeling, and we can't wait to have you back.
Good morning everybody, and welcome to yet another fabulous Lordswood assembly. Well, my job this week is really pleasant, and it involves announcing the winners of our poetry competition. If you remember, before half term we launched a competition that was around writing a poem to do with lockdown. And I have to say, we do need to give credit to Grace Miller in Year 5 for this inspiration, because she wrote a terrific one which I've shared with you in the past in assembly. So well done Grace, thank you for that, and a small prize will be on its way to you. So we had some terrific entries, thank you so much, from right across the school, and I want to make mention of a few runners-up before I announce the winners. So in Year 4 we had a poem by Toby. His was absolutely amazing, really heartfelt and all about Captain Tom. Then we had another magnificent poem by Lily B in Year 6, really liked that. And what tremendous progress you have made, Lily, with your writing. But I think it's poetic licence that we have 2 winners, one from the very lowest end of our amazing school and one from the very top of our amazing school. So we have, winning our poetry competition, Layla in Ash class, who's in reception obviously, and Lexi W, who's in Year 6. And I'm going to share those with you. First of all, here's Layla's. Coronavirus is bad because it makes me sad. Boris said to stay safe at home because he lost his comb. I loved banging the pans because it's louder than clapping hands. And then we had this magnificent poem, completely different and really, really heartfelt, from Lexi W in Year 6. Have a listen to this. Beginning of 2020, the shops and schools were never empty. We could see our friends and family whenever. Little did we know in months our lives would change forever. The virus took over the world, more scarier by the things we've learned. Having to self-isolate from family and friends, with no sighting of when it will end. Cases and deaths were rising, doctors and nurses just about surviving. A year down the line, we're still locked away, just trying to keep the virus at bay. Life has turned into one big struggle, missing the simple things like a little snuggle, with millions of lives lost. Wish we could bring them back at any cost. The only thing we can do is to hope and pray that one day we will wake up to a normal day. Until then, we have to keep each other safe. Then we can see every loved one's face. We just have to keep on holding tight and beat this virus with every fight. The bright light is slowly appearing. It's the news we've been longing to hear. So I want to say a massive well done to all those children that entered, especially to Lexi in Year 6 and to Layla in reception. Great job, guys. Well done. Watch out for the post. Now, normally, as part of our Griffin Schools Trust, during Founders Day, we would announce our house point totals. So I have those for you now to announce in our assembly, just so that you're aware of who's doing what. So I'm going to start at the bottom. So drum roll if you're at home or if you're listening at school. In fourth place, this year, we had Valiant with 222,760. In third place, drum roll, we had Victory with 238,791 house points. Here's the big one. In second place, we had Havenville with 241,082 points. But so close, with only a few more house points, we had as our winners for this year, well done guys, Arethusa. And they had 241,192 points. Massive well done to you all. Keep up the good work.